Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. Today we're gonna be setting up our fish farms. Fish farms all the way. Right, that was a horrible intro. So what we're gonna do now is check something out. So, first things first, before we start with the fishes, sleeping with the fishes. Actually, you know what? Just so we have some things, the ball rolling. Just to get the ball rolling, I should probably set up distribution offices and storage area. So we have a couple of storage areas that we are interested in. We have this one over here that's gonna be for our materials, but I think we might be able to use this for our fish farms. So let me just check real quickly what can we do with the fish farms. We have railroad tracks here. Oh yeah, Mr. Old Gala had a really good advice, and yes, this is 100% possibility. Accessing these two can be done through both stations. This is something that we can do, definitely 100%. This can work. The only problem is, will we be able to manage these two trains in the same tracks, delivering all this crap and stuff? So will this be the best? You know what? Yeah, whatever. Let's just really, no excavators. No excavators. What about this one here? This one even has a little bit of green here and then green here, but this looks a little bit funky. You know what? I'll wait for excavators, then I'm gonna connect it. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll try to manage this in a different way. I'm gonna try to manage this. We can always have a parking for trains outside of this station, so, you know, while one is being serviced, then as soon as the other one is gone, but this is also a parking space as well. It's not really, but hopefully it's gonna do. Make do. Okay, so what I wanted to do here is I'm gonna use this as a wood storage. I'm just gonna go one more time as to check out the capacities of these bad boys. So if you go to the factory and then go to fish farms, we can see that they require 8 tons of wood. And they have 8 tons of wood capacity, and they require only 300 kilos of wood per day. That means small storage, 0.300 kilos. Small storage can do 330 tons, but we're gonna have it for steel, bricks, boards. So let's say that we're gonna have 50 tons of wood capacity here, plus we're gonna have a lot of capacity in these 9 times 8, 72 tons they can fit in here in these 9 farms. So this is gonna have enough wood capacity for us. How are we gonna deliver this wood? This is a different pair of shoes. I actually was thinking about something regarding this. I would like to have this railroad intensive map, so I was thinking of having something like more railroad connections, more railroad options, let's say that. Unfortunately, this one for now is actually, can we upgrade this straight away? So let's go like this. If I upgrade this to a bigger storage, because this still didn't start the construction of this, so if we upgrade it to a bigger storage, like let's say this here, and can we squeeze in the railroad next to it? This is gonna be tricky, but also this is something that I would like to try to do. What about in this direction? This direction is gonna be a little bit even more trickier, because we need to squeeze in the railroad somewhere. This guy might work, especially if we go in this way. What about this way? This way is also not bad, but I think we're gonna have a little bit. Let's try this. Let's try this. And let's see if we can get the path over here. No, we can't. So we won't be able to build this at all. So this is a problem. We can do it. Let's go back to storage again. Why do I click on mods straight away? Because we like mods so much here. So we're gonna have to go for something like this. You can see that this is over the water. We can level it. Well, maybe. Actually, we can. That's not bad. I would like this a little bit higher because I don't like this bedrock sticking out through the whole area. So I'm gonna go like this a bit, and also higher ground is it's a little bit well, I don't know. It makes no difference, but still I like a little bit higher ground. So let's try to make it like this. As long as we can. Here we go. This should give us an option to connect the road here. This is fine, yes. We can connect it probably even here, but it doesn't really matter because the most important thing here is the railroad crossing, and that's impossible. Let's remove this one here and have a railroad crossing here, but we're not gonna be able to build roads then, I believe. So if we go for a road, yeah, this is a tricky one. I can always try to use a different storage area. I can always try to use yeah, I can always use a train cargo station, for example. We can go for Mr. Toprus has really nice ones. Maybe I should do. Yeah, actually, you know what? If we use train loading area here, that means sorry, cargo station. So we have several of them here. This is for cargo station. Yeah, this is just a cargo station that's connected to everything. Mr. Toprus has multiple of those. You can see the only connection with the railroad is in this direction. Actually, that's not bad. Maybe even like, no, it's the wrong direction. What about this one? Again, in the wrong direction. Let's see. He has multiple of these. Hopefully, we're gonna find one of them that fits. I think we have a winner. Something like this. So this would be... no, actually, no. This needs to be connected to a storage area first. So we need a small storage area that has industrial connections. Do these guys have industrial? So let's see. Storage. We need an open storage. We need an open storage, which is, well, kind of this, but it's too small. Too small for us. We need bigger. This one only has like 9-10 tons of open storage space. Vanilla small multi-train open storage. This is, ooh, I like this. Okay, this is bigger and bigger. Let's see the small one here. Small one here, we would be able to do this. We can do this as tight as we want, and then we can have the railroad connection here going all the way like this, and somehow connect it over there. Okay. Okay, this also looks like it's working a little bit. So this looks like it's working, but for some reason they say that this is too steep for them. So we can start on this side and see if this is gonna work for us, for them. Because for me, at least, it looks like it's not too steep. But who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? Let's see here. Okay, no free excavators. Okay. Well, this is definitely a possibility, so I am happy to do this, but looks like we're gonna have to deal with this steepness over here, and looks like it's, yeah, this is quite a difference in height. So let's go and remove this one, and let's remove this railroad and try to build a little bit wider angle. Wider angle, it works up until the point, and then we have an issue with leveling here. So can we do anything about this one here? No. I think we should have more detailed options here to smooth the terrain out around here. I'm pretty sure we will be able to make this, even if we have to do something like this, for example. You can see that this is not a problem anymore, so steepness goes away over here. Something like this, for example. Now that I think of it, why the hell not? Maybe I should go with the step-by-step, well, expansion, but sure. we had, where did we have this crossing? Yes, exactly there. No, no, it wasn't there. It wasn't like that. Come on, save. There we go. Go here, and let's try to have this one over here, and this one escalators. Excavators. It looks like I hit the hit the nerve there at exactly where I'm supposed to be building it. And more I do the more I do the voodoo that I do over here, it's causing more problems because it's kind of cutting the road into the segments that I the road into the segments that I didn't want to have. And here we go, something we have a lift off. Oh, here we go. This is a little bit. It's okay. It's okay. The problem with this is, again, I have a storage here and I don't want... yeah, this is the problem. I have a storage here and I don't really want this storage. I was thinking about something else, which I'm gonna do. Why the hell did I do this? So this is a really good storage, but I need a road cargo station. Why is the road cargo station important? Because we need the silo as well. I would like to get crops here with train as well. We should be able to do this, but let me try one more time with these storage facilities that we... Wait a minute. Okay, no. I thought maybe this one can hold grain as well, but it cannot. I am not really sure if we can deliver grain to this storage if the grain silo is adjacent to it. Maybe we can, maybe we can't. I'm gonna go on the no side. And these guys, do you have industrial connections? These guys do have, but only one, we need two. So storage areas from here are not gonna be so helpful because we need open storage with two different connections. Here is something from Mr. Topros again, but we said that that's a little bit on a small side. Mr. T, again, this one only has one industrial connection. We need two. Actually, no, this is a storage. This is actually railroad connected storage, so this is something we can't really use here. I can for delivery of materials and store them there, but we need something a little bit bigger. We need a storage that can hold a little bit more steel and prefab panels. That's going to be the most important for our future railroad construction. And I am building the hell out of this place, and I still didn't. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to work on this, connecting this construction office as well to the rest of the network. That's gonna be tricky. So let me see one more time real quickly. Do we have any open storage, all of this? No, that's just... we can always work with vanilla, that's fine. We can always work with this one and small, and for example we can connect it like this, and back to the beginning. And then we can go for a road cargo station. Let's see if we have a modded one. Sorry, cargo station, not road cargo station. And we need one with the railroads. So any would suffice. So for example, this guy here is fine. And then on the other hand, we can have a silo connected to this. I'm actually perfectly fine with this. And then some kind of small storage silo. The smaller, the better. But the problem is... oh, here we go. Oh, perfect. 300-ton silo. Let's rotate this one like twice, maybe even more times. Like this, and we would have some railroad connection going all the way here. Oh, wow. It goes directly, even though it doesn't look the best, but it actually looks good. It looks fine. I'm just being critical for no reason. There we go. And can we connect some of these guys here? Obviously this is gonna be easily... right. I don't think anything around here is gonna be easy anymore. I'm again stacking this stuff here, and I thought it's gonna be a little bit easier, but it might not. It might not be. Fine, we are still not here. Let's leave this as it is, and let's have this let's leave this alone for now. Let's focus on our main issue here, which is the storage of these things over here. Again, this can be easily placed somewhere else. For example, we can have the railroad construction office placed a little bit further down the road, or even can you go here? We don't have enough excavators for this, so probably this sharing of storage is not the ideal, so probably I'm gonna give up on this idea, because it's not only about sharing the storage. We're gonna have to have another road cargo station to deal with the exports of these meats, or distributing of these meats. We're gonna see how that's gonna work. But for now, what I would like to do is set up a distribution office initially. That's gonna be, let's go for medium-sized distribution office, and I would like to have it somewhere in between here. So for example, this is perfectly fine. It's really close to, well, at least one side of road where we what we need here. We're gonna have a distribution office. We're gonna have the open haul trucks. We're gonna have for trees, for logs. We're gonna have cover haul trucks for crops, and we're gonna have refrigerator trucks for picking up meats from here. So we're gonna have to have 3 different storages connected to this. Like I mentioned here previously, that we're gonna have a road cargo station here, which is absolutely fine. We can a railroad construction office, which is absolutely fine, because I would like to work with that in this area. We can go back to this plan real easily, and then we would have a little bit longer access railroads here that we can actually, modify to our needs. You can see that we can raise and lower terrain now, so this is gonna be fine for railroad construction. And then we can have this railroad connection over here, where we can have the storage areas from here. Initially, I can do the long distance thing. I can have the long distance delivery of stuff. For example, logs can be directly supplied from this distribution office, directly from the source, crops as well, and just in the long run, we're gonna have the long-term goal would be to have a local storage for all of this stuff. Again, the buffer zone between our industrial zone, or meat industrial zone, and our residential zone is definitely a good thing. So I don't have anything against not pushing buildings back, but planning a little bit of distance between the residential areas and the rest of the, let's call it, country. We require a little bit of gravel and a little bit of concrete in order to finish some of the phases, and that's the last concrete we're gonna need for this construction of these buildings. How we doing population wise? We don't have any people living with our parents, and let's go around and check what we are actually doing around here. We have a lot of these farms that require wood and crops. We're gonna speed things up. And there's another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. We are upon a harvest time, and I would like to talk about this farming situation. What is the best setup for farming? 4-8-8-4, so 4 tractors and 8 harvesters, or 8 tractors and 4 harvesters. It can be 7-5, but I think it's better 6-6 or 4-8, because you have the even number of fields, 18, well, maybe 19, but that's an extra field that we got recently. So I will stick to the counting as 18 fields, even though it's 19. So it would be better if it had even number of tractors and harvesters, because they start working on the fields more or less at the same time, depending on how fast they can get to the fields. The second thing would be discussion would be, how does farming work? So you have tractors planting the seeds. As soon as they're done planting the seeds start to grow, and they have a certain time that they germinate, grow, and ripen in the end, that can be harvested. So it's a certain amount of time we have to wait until the harvest can be done. So fine, we do the harvest, but it starts, the earlier you seed, the earlier your harvest starts. But then you have harvesters that they have only a certain amount of time to pick the crops up. So at the moment I'm still leaning towards 6v6, the odds on how fast the farms should work, but I think I'm gonna be doing something different now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna upgrade one of the farms. This third farm here is gonna have a different setup. I'm gonna test it on this farm here. Let's see, we have these U650 tractors, which are not the problem here, but I think I'm gonna have to sell 2 of them. Let's see what we have in sowing. Are these the best ones? These are no, these, okay, I'm lost. Okay, they're the same, even though these Belarusian ones have faster, they have more kilowatts than the Romanian ones. And this one have both 24 level of sowing. We do have fortschritts, which is also something I'm interested in. So let's do this. Let's change this farm all the way. So let's sell all the vehicles from this farm. There we go. And then I'm gonna upgrade it all the way we can with rubles. Of course, with dollars would be much easier, but I'm not gonna do it right now. So what I'm gonna do is, first of all, we're gonna go for sowing, and I'm gonna go for the best ones. This would be fortschritt tractors, but I'm gonna go only for 4 of them. And we're gonna have a harvest season soon, so I'm gonna go for harvesting. We're gonna go for best harvesters. These are the level, these are also, I think, fortschritts, even though it's E512, I believe, but as far as I remember, this is how fortschritt tractors look like. So I'm gonna go for 8 of those. So I'm gonna try for 8. This is not gonna be shown in this season. The harvest is gonna be done really fast in this season, which is really nice. And you can see that we are just running out of crops, which is perfect, because this third farm here is gonna start harvesting quite fast. First, these small fields we have here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 over here, and then they're gonna start with the bigger ones there. I'm gonna leave them there, and I'm gonna see what we're gonna do with these farms. So I'm gonna have, just real quickly, what kind of sowing they have. T128 tractors. These are really bad ones. I think I'm gonna go and sell these old tractors. What about harvesters? Unfortunately for us, the best harvesters in the game at the moment are Matadors that we have. We have DOM harvesters as well, but unfortunately we can't buy them, so we don't have enough dollars for that. So what I'm gonna do here is gonna leave this. I'm gonna sell all these tractors from here, and I'm gonna upgrade to frig it, let's just go for fortschritt tractors. It's gonna be 6 of them. They are not the cheapest thing ever, but they are the most efficient. So we're gonna have faster sowing season in the end. And the same thing I would like to do here. These are the Matador Harvesters, which are the best ones we have, so I'm gonna leave them. And we have the same situation in this farm. Again, we can't really influence this farm that much, so with upgrades for this season I could have bought more harvesters, but I think the last farm there would be the best example, because we already have ruble bought harvesters that are the ruble bought harvesters that we can sell and actually do an upgrade on these. So we need sowing tractors. Again, I'm gonna go for modded fortschritt tractors, which is really nice addition to this game. I don't think I ever tested them at the well, now it's gonna be all farms on the same ones. So if something is broken, we're screwed. Okay, let's go to fast. Building here, and okay, we have a problem here. There's a thing I wanted to do here. First, set this intersection up, because I have a feeling that both of our construction vehicles are not operating as they should. So what I'm gonna do is create a mixed semaphores over here and remove semaphores from here. So we are absolutely separating 2 construction offices from here, except for the first intersections that they run upon, and that would be here. So I'm gonna separate those as well at these construction nodes, so they will be fully separated from each other. I'm gonna do that for all intersections because I think that's a nice preemptive thing that we can do. And then here and here, it's just for the future development of this. And also shout out to Old Gala with a really good suggestion here, that we can use this connection here through the, we can connect this dry bulk loading and unloading facility. Why does it? Okay, it's loading, unloading. Okay, that's perfect, because it was I thought it was just loading and we're gonna be unloading here. Coffee time for me, guys. Like and subscribe. Cold coffee, my bad. Right, so shout out to Old Gala. He said that we can connect it through this station here. We can easily connect this, and yes, this will work 100%. Oh, we would have the bulldozers. Okay, so we can do something like this. Since this is not going to be used that often, so I think it's going to be perfectly fine done like this. So we can actually go and construct this as it is, and I'm perfectly fine with this. Okay, so since we are doing a lot of projects at the moment, I wish that they would I wish I haven't killed that fish. That's Homer Simpson in When He Traveled. It's a Halloween special, When He Traveled Through Time. Which one are you going to? You're going to the, yes, of course, to the last one. Okay, so we have a lot of projects going on. Unfortunately for us, a lot of them don't require a lot of gravel. These guys need crap load of construction material. That's for gym, for sports halls, and what can we do? We are constructing a new neighborhood. Yes, so we are constructing a new neighborhood, and this is something that I would like to do. We have a little bit of a pressure on our brick system here because we have you can see that the amount of bricks are falling. What I wanted to do is build a new neighborhood with brick buildings, but unfortunately I won't be doing that because look, you can see that our brick amounts are falling drastically. So I'm gonna, because of these two projects, I'm gonna leave it as it is, and these guys are gonna require 400 tons of prefab panels to be finished in these buildings. So obviously we're gonna put pressure both on bricks and prefab panels, so I'm gonna leave it as it is. I can build steel buildings probably. So again, I think we're slowly solving our bottleneck issue with gravel production. It looks like it's going slowly upwards, well, extremely slowly. You can see that. Oh, cement was lacking here. Oh, right. Oh, we have a big one coming in as well. Okay, 1 ton only? Seriously? Why did you bring 1 ton? Don't you have more cement there? Weird. I thought I would expect the big one to deliver. Maybe we have a third truck coming, because this is full of cement, this is as well full of cement, and well, that should be fine. One other thing I wanted to do here is, just because we don't have a big storage for gravel, which is kind of unfortunate, there's two options I can do here. I can rebuild this with a gravel storage close by, or I can just well, create more parking for our trains while we don't have a lot of construction happening. Let me just check real quickly. These boat guys, okay, where is this one? So for some reason, yes, actually I know what the problem is. The problem is that they are out of range of all construction that's happening around here. So we're gonna have to manually assign, just because of the distance we are dealing with here, I'm gonna have to manually assign construction just for them to start on it. And you will see now that they actually started, the train is on its way, just because I created this separation there from for the construction. This one is bringing electrical components only. We are replenishing our prefabs. Electrical components are going to have to be replenished as well. You can see that we have a little bit of an issue here with well, delivering all the materials. Let me just check this distribution office. Yeah, you can see this is our open hull distribution office, and all the trucks are out and about. Yeah, I think that's a proper word. The thing is, yeah, the only way we can fix this is to get more trucks, which is, well, we do have capacity. So let's do it. Let's do a couple of more open hull trucks, even though I'm hoping in the future we're gonna resolve these issues with the railroad distribution. I'm thinking that 2 trucks will definitely not be enough, well, to handle all the distribution that we have. I don't want to create out of this series something that I created in Canvas series. I had enormous amount of trucks. I had every single factory had 2 big distribution offices, and they were absolutely ginormous, and I hated it. I hated it. So what's with this and the general Statsovo Road? Let's go for Statsovo Road because they might have a free bulldozer. They do. It's on the way. Some of the roads we are constructing here, they're only assigned to this road office here, and the Statsovo road office, which is a little bit further away, has nothing to do. So if we do it manually, I think it's gonna be progress. This is what we love in our republics. 21 tons of prefabs missing to complete the building all the way. 21 tons we have. Okay, I see a lot of prefabs being delivered. Okay, that's the wrong one. Okay, none of them are coming here. I wanted to see prefabs being delivered to this. Why do I say prefabs so weirdly? Prefabs all the way here is we have 2 open hulls delivering prefabs. Okay, okay, there we go. I'm gonna do the increase of number of workers working here because as far as I can see it, they will be finishing this in seconds. Come on, be all the way. Not yet. We require 1 more. Do you have open hull on the way? Yes, we do. It's not really on the way. We're gonna have potential for expansion here, and I wanted to monitor the growth of the new. All rejoice! All rejoice! What's happening here? We don't have meats. We don't have sellers. We need much less sellers here. What do we have here? This is fine. What do we have here? No food, no goods to sell. Problem. Big problem. Big problem. We don't have food. The trucks that we have here, Skoda, is not good enough. We're gonna have to have another covered hull truck. What I was thinking, yeah, let's resolve this fast because I don't want to lose any people from here. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna have for covered hull truck, covered hull. Is this the Skodas we have or no? Skoda. This one? No, we have. Which one are you? You're a big Skoda, right? Yeah, big Skoda is struggling to supply all the food here, so let's go for a second big Skoda. Food again, yes. What I'm gonna do here is a little bit reshuffling of these guys. We have how much? What's your capacity? 5 tons of food. I would like to have these Skoda trucks from here. Let me just see. This one is empty. I'm just gonna go and assign. Okay, this one is a little bit complaining, so let me just real quickly set this guy up to be well, you're gonna go elsewhere. So I'm gonna do this guy, and you're gonna start delivering food here. Perfect. And what happened here? These guys lost one of the Skodas. So what I'm gonna do is covered hull. I'm gonna go for 4 shits. When do you stop? In 1984. We have 11 years of goodness left. And just to be on a nice side, I'm gonna give you 2. Okay, so actually, you know what? I might not be that nice. Am I that nice? Okay, this one is delivering food. This one is delivering crops. You're gonna go here, and I'm gonna be maybe a second one as well. Let's see, where are you, Scooby-Doo? There you go. And then, which one are you? Okay, you can stop going there. And which one are you? No. Okay. And copy the schedule on this one, yes, and you can stop going there. So we have 2 additional Skoda trucks that are going to be delivering food now to our new city here of Nizhny Veltir. And here we go. We have more living space. This is perfect. We have a new gym, which makes this old gym obsolete, but I think I'm gonna leave it just in case. It doesn't require a lot of workers, but it has a huge capacity. What about connectivity here? We need to work on connectivity a little bit. This is what I'm gonna do right now. So we have a small area over here, but it's a prime location. So I'm gonna continue with the residential buildings. I was thinking maybe something big here. Because this is kind of unofficial. Ooh. Ooh. I know what I want. Minsk apartments? Maybe. Mr. Bremer, Mr. Chris has a lot of nice mods. UK Council Flats, I love those. I will be using those in the future, but maybe not now. What do we have here? Star High Riser. Ooh, that's a huge one. Maybe too big. Maybe too big. Plattenbau. I think I got it. I think I want that one. I think I want several of those buildings around here. Maybe in this direction, like this. I can see that they're not connected to electricity, so this is going to be a problem. We're going to have to work on electricity, and this is going to be okay. This is going to be densely populated, but do we have? No, we have we're going to have bus services to elsewhere. Okay, change of plans. It's going to be in this direction because I will have footpaths connecting this and then one over here. No. This doesn't look good. What I would like to do here, because it doesn't have any collisions, let's do this. I'm gonna pause for a second. I'm gonna try to build two parallel paths going from here to here. Hopefully this is gonna be fine. So parallel this way and parallel this way. This is as parallel as I can do. This is just my limitations. And let's go to Mr. Chris's Plattenbau, and can we connect it to both paths at the same time? Okay, so this was my grand plan, and it's kinda not working. What the hell is happening here? No, it's not working for me, so I'm gonna have to cancel the footpaths. Actually, no, I'm not gonna cancel them. I will bend them a bit. Which ones I'm gonna bend? I'm gonna bend these ones because I will have two of these Plattenbaus here. And let's be nice with the space. So they will be a little bit fugly looking from the... Okay, this is not really as parallel as I would like to. But they're gonna be like this. We're gonna go for bang, and we're gonna go for bang over here. Like this. They're going to be tight towards each other, but they're going to have a little bit more space on the outside. So something like this and something like this. Let's try to remove this one and like this. And like this. And I'm going to do the same on the opposite side, but initially I think I'm happy with this. This is going to be key. This one here. Because this is going to be connecting all of our neighborhoods here, and then this needs to be connected to let's try like this. Nice, kind of nice. Okay, let's build all of this. Two additional big Plattenbau buildings. These are the German in Berlin, I believe it's Berlin buildings. I'm really bad. I love history, but I'm bad about this, so well, with this, regarding this, so my bad. Right, we are constructing everything here. We're gonna need to replenish our supplies of, well, everything. We are even missing some prefab panels. This is a little bit awkward, but I think we're gonna make it. I think the band's gonna make it. We're putting a lot of pressure here, but we are creating enormous potential. Well, let's see how much potential. 64, 62%. Drainage on the heating plant, so we're gonna have to start expanding that. And then electricity, I said electricity is gonna be a problem here, so let's go for substation. Okay, substation, let's go with these ones. So we have substation here that's covering all the way to the gym, and substation here that's covering that. So something like this. What I'm gonna do now is just place this like this, just like plonk. I'm gonna try to be smart about this. What can I expect here? Let's go for this, for example. I think this might be what I want, what I really want. And something like this. And let them finish this. I'm gonna just demolish this one, and here I'm gonna use the same paths for the electricity hoses. I'm gonna go the same path like this. Okay, this is gonna be fighting me a lot, so let's go like this. I won't do zigzagging, I will not do the saving thing, I want this to look nice. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna try to create electricity hoses, but on this side of the road. So and it's already finished. This side of the road is already finished, so there's nothing else that needs to be placed here. So I will go here and here, and let's go this way. Perfect. Yes, you can start on this project as well. So this is gonna give us electricity in this area. Hopefully it's not gonna mess up any future plans we have for building up this area. Regarding the refinery, still on the future development of the city, but we'll see how it's gonna go. Okay, I'm happy with this. Now we resolved one bottleneck. The other one that I want resolved here is, come on, is this distribution that was the main focus of this episode anyway. So let me see, these buildings here are the closest ones, and they can cover more or less everything here. What about this one here? No, there's no building in range of this, really? No residential building, at least. That's fine. This is something that I would like to expand on as well. For example, we're gonna need something like this, and then something like this. And I'm pretty sure that I don't want to go too far with this. So something like this. This can be constructed, but also I will demolish this area because I don't know how this is going to look in the future. So we're gonna have a little bit better connectivity, all of these paths. That's perfect. I'm gonna do a little bit more problems for our construction offices. So let's go feng shui and connect it like this. Let's go for the middle here, so both of these buildings can be connected. And there we go. A little bit more work for our residential. And Moe's Tavern works perfectly fine. What's with the food now? Now the food is not a problem. I think I overkilled it. I think I did too much here. So let me just remove the Skoda here. Pause. This one is moving. Let's go and just retire it over here. We're gonna use it for something else in the future, because it looks like overkill, huh? Meat-wise, meat is not important. As long as they have clothing, we're gonna make it. I will still wait for them to sell clothing from here. Well, hopefully they will sell it. I can do a little bit of reshuffle or play around with this if I want to by having this clothing vehicle coming here for its next, loading. Let's see how this is gonna work. Yeah, this looks more realistic. Previously I kind of ran away from using these trucks, but since they can actually be here reasonably, they look nice when they're here, I think I'm gonna use these big trucks for food distribution, at least for these kind of supermarkets. How are we doing with food? Food is slowly dropping in both trucks. Again, I think it's an overkill, but I think we're gonna need it soon. Already 36 people moved into the apartment building over here. University is done as well, and this is something that I forgot to do. Not really forgot, but I need to do here, and this might be a problem now. Okay, electrical components are already delivered. I wanted to build path here next to this, and this might be a problem. What I'll have to do, probably build a path on the opposite side. I'm still gonna not really give up on this. Let's see if we can place path anywhere in between these. It doesn't appear so. Even if we do, it's gonna look fugly, actually, even. Well, I can do it around this. Can we do a footpath? Can we do a footpath around this? Around this pillar? I don't think I can. Let's try on this side of the pillar. Well, probably placing a footpath would be a smarter thing to do, but that's not what we do in this channel, so let's deal with our demons as they escape. Oh, here we go. Something at least. Let's see if we can build this one. This one that looks perfectly fabulous. And can we be smart about this? It doesn't have to be connected to every single connection, so we are fine with making it maybe even parallel to this. Like this, and then something like this. This is gonna shorten the way to university. Oh, perfect. There we go. This is what I want. There we go. Something like this. It doesn't have to be connected. It doesn't have to be even connected here, even though it can. I won't. I'll see if I can do it in the future. As long as it's connected, I'm fine with this. We will build a back door into this as well. You know, that's what she said. And it's gonna look much nicer. Like I said, we are having university over here now. Oh, we have university over here. Do we have anybody working here? Not really, because it's not connected yet. Let's lower the amount of people working here to 15. 15, they will be done soon, and then I can go and resend the vehicles going from here to Galask to go and deliver students over here to university, because this should be a bit closer for our students. So let's see if we can do this. How fast they're gonna need to build this. I'm pretty sure that this is already in range, so I can send the buses over here. Maybe I should. So we have these here vehicles. That would be this guy. He is going to Galask, and you're gonna stop going. Galask, Old Gala, congratulations, your town is no longer... Unload anybody. Is no longer the center of education of our country. Sorry about that. And there we go. So from now on, they're gonna be going here. What the hell is this? Why is this one? Why don't you just go here? Okay, I think this is it. This is from Markusovo, and then we have the Statsovo bus station, and we're gonna go and see vehicles heading to this station. There we go. This one. So from now on, you are going here, and Galask is gonna be removed from this, and here you're not gonna take anybody. Congratulations. We have a new university over here. Unfortunately, we don't have any professors at the moment. Hopefully that's gonna be resolved when the paths are built. Let's see what's the connectivity here. Only to the shops. Only to the shops. To the moon. And there we go, more apartment buildings, more. And yes, they already started on the Plattenbau apartment buildings. Perfect. This one needs to be finished as soon as possible. Come on, chop. Many people need to be working on this. Yes, you have capacity, you have all the materials, and we would like to start on this. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit tricky in this manner. So... problem. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this like this. I will be building a small distribution office, a really small one, and that's gonna be responsible for... this is gonna be just a temporary thing. Actually, when it's temporary, this is really not expensive. This is just addition to this distribution center, but distribution office, but we need it. So what is this? This is gonna be 2 covered hull trucks. 2 covered hull trucks delivering... yeah, we already have covered hull... yes. Let's go and get this covered hull truck and find it a new home in here. And the problem is that... okay, so what do we need to do here? Let's slow down. I need to rethink this. I need I need a couple of covered hull trucks, but these shouldn't be too big. What's the size of this guy? This guy can carry 10 tons of crops. Okay, that's way too much for our farms. So what do we need? We need a silo. Again, this is something that I wanted to avoid in this episode, but looks like we're gonna have to address it maybe. Temporary silo? Yeah, let's go with temporary silo. What kind of temporary silo do we have? Storage. Temporary silo. 20,000 rubles. I think we are okay with this. So what I wanted to do here, okay, this one doesn't have collisions, which is absolutely perfect. We can squeeze it in anywhere, exactly what she said. Okay, let's do this, let's build it. Okay, so this is temporary solution. The speed, really fast speed where I come from. So we're gonna go for another Skoda. Let's go for open hulls. We're gonna go for... Okay, this one is coming to work already. So I'm gonna go for covered hull first, and let's go for the same Skoda because it's the biggest capacity, and then we're gonna go for open hulls. Open hulls, we're gonna have open hulls. Let's go for Skodas as well. So these are important because they're gonna be delivering stuff here, and we're gonna limit the amounts, and I'm gonna have only 5 tons of wood here. So what this distribution office is gonna be doing, this distribution office here is going to be loading trees from here, and loading crops from, I don't know, let's say this one over here. Of course, you disconnected son of a gun. And you're gonna be loading this one, and here you're gonna be loading only crops, and you're gonna be delivering this. You're gonna be delivering delivering materials here. That's gonna be unloading. Well, you know that you can unload only wood, and this one here, it's unloading. Again, you can unload only crops. There we go. So you have some work to do. So what's gonna happen now? They're gonna be delivering a little bit of wood, 58 tons maximum here, and they're gonna be delivering a little bit of crops here. Well, 300 tons maximum, but it's going to be challenging. And then we have this distribution office. Now this distribution office is supposed to be distributing stuff here. So let's go for manage the connections. So you're going to have this area here, and the second one is already gone. This, yeah, those two, loading materials from there. And then you're gonna be going to, okay, right, and then destination buildings, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. I'm thinking that one truck can deliver enough materials to 3 different farms in time. If they have 8 tons, well, it's gonna be even less than that. I probably didn't have to build this additional. I think it's better if I build 2 of them, but there we go. Let's just start with this. So what you're gonna need to do here, you have 3 different vehicles we're gonna have to have. Let's go for 3 covered hulls. Okay, they have 8 ton capacity. We're not gonna go for 8 ton. Because they're gonna start loading probably, let's say, even when they're up to 50%. So 4 ton is perfectly fine. 4 tons of crops. 4 ton. This one has 4 ton, but it's a little bit on a pricey side. This one has 3. Well, this is nice. I like that one. Let's go for a 30N. 4 ton, nothing. Something that we don't usually use. V3S, we used a lot of it. And we have a winner, A30N Czechoslovakian 1 2 3. And then we're gonna have open hull. Can we use the same AN? 3.7 tons. Yeah, why the hell not? 3. And now we have the refrigeration. Do you have refrigeration? They have refrigeration. Incredible. But they have actually they have perfect. I think we have it covered here. There we go. The only problem what we're missing here is the meat storage. So meat storage is something, let's build it ourselves. Let's start planning for this. Well, mistake, let's go with mistake, that we're gonna be building here. Of course, this already kind of looks a little bit, I'm not really happy with this because it's gonna be a little bit challenging. Let's try. Like this. Okay. So this is okay. And what about the opposite direction? Well, that's gonna be a little bit trickier, but hopefully not impossible. I was hoping that this is gonna work, but there we go. Ooh. Oh, bollocks. Okay, so what's happening here? Right, let's rebuild this. How far? Oh, far. Fine, let's rebuild this one first, and rebuild this one first. Let's leave it alone. Let's do as little damage as we can. Let's rebuild this, and again we're gonna have to have a mixed. Whoa, no, you rotting pile of, I don't know what to call it anymore, because it created again these not double railroads, but the railroads that look absolutely horrible. So I'm gonna just redo this all the way here. Let's go like this. I'm hoping that this is gonna be fine. I can't see underneath. No, I was thinking, why? Yeah. This is blocking me from seeing anything. So let's go for this one and this one. There we go. And since we have this construction, maybe we should go for this one. Right, the only thing is that we actually need the second exit here, and let's go from here. Oh, suddenly we don't have anything. Any vehicles. Okay, I don't have excavators. Okay, at least it works in one direction, so that's fine. Let me see. Whoa, this is already done. Okay, this is interesting. This is really interesting. They're already done all the way here. I need to manually, I think, start to check if they have everything assigned to this construction office. You can see that they have only one construction assigned, so I'm gonna have to do it manually and do it like this. Okay, assign this. Do you have? Yes, assign this one as well. Okay, what else do we have? We have this one. It's not assigned. Perfect. This one. Okay, this one doesn't have connection. So I'm gonna manually have to do a little bit of things from here. And hopefully, well, actually, the roads are done over here, so I can connect the... yeah, we can continue working on this section over here. So that means we're gonna have to have again vanilla storage like we initially wanted. So let's go for small vanilla storage. There we go. Feng shui, feng shui. And then I would like to have first I would like this railroad to be connected to the rest of the network, but oh, okay, perfect. It's at least the vehicle is here now, so we can do some leveling. Okay, this one is fine. Let's see what kind of leveling we can do. Oh, perfect. Well, we can do some leveling. The problem is that this is going to be so messed up. Yeah, here we go. This needs to... this intersection here that we're going to have... Can we connect this one to here? No, it doesn't like it at all. There we go. I think... there we go, yeah, like, just gave up. I think we're gonna have to have something like... Can I have something like this? I have no doubts that this is gonna look peachy and perfect, and this is gonna look horrible. Road cargo stations, or cargo stations, sorry, my bad. So cargo stations connectivity here, obviously we're gonna have to bear in mind the road connections. So let's see, Mr. T has a couple of nice ones. Mr. Toprus, this one wouldn't be the worst one, and I have a perfectly nice idea how this can look nice. Let's try to connect it to each other. Perfect. And then this way. And then this is connected. Perfect. And now can we connect it to the railroad network? Of course we can. And then we need a real, not a store-bought silo. So let's go for storage, and let's do the same silo as we had already and connect it over here. Ooh, we're gonna need a meat storage as well. Can we connect here? We should be able to, but yeah, it's gonna be a little bit tricky. So what we need, I need both meat storage and I need this to work. So that's gonna be a little bit tricky. Actually, yeah, this doesn't look too bad. This one, and then can we have a meat store? Can I have a hell yeah? Can I have a storage? We had a couple of big meat storages over here. So this is 250 tons. And the only problem, there's no problem actually. This needs to be leveled, and I think it should fit in here. This is what this game needs: more tighter stuff built everywhere. What we're doing here is what Dutch are doing with their harbors. Just dig it deeper, expand towards the sea, stealing the land from the sea. Yeah, that's what Dutch do. Let's go like this, and let's see if this is gonna look like something. So we have this industrial connection here, and let's see if we can get this. This is gonna have to be gravel road because trucks are gonna be delivering meat directly in here. There we go. So we have our first setup over here of the, well, we have a first setup of our fish farms. They are being filled, and because we have only a few seconds left, let's start to produce all the meat, and let's start the production of pollution. So let me just real quickly. Okay, all of these farms are already at maximum workers. We're gonna go for all of them, and as soon as we have first meat produced, and you can see the smoke coming out of here, yes, we have our first smoked Alaskan wild salmon. We are producing it. There you go, guys, as promised, and we are just a little bit over time. But anyway, look, let's leave it here, and let's focus on this in the future. What I'm gonna say now: if you enjoyed this episode, please like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it if you want to support the channel. If you're enjoying the content, if it brings you any joy, consider contributing if you wish. If you don't, it's fine as well. Guys, thank you for watching, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye bye.